And we welcome you to this week's edition of the Video Teachable Moment. T-Mac here with you. Let's get right into it. This one's a fun one because there's a lot of stuff going on, and we hope you enjoy. So we have the Padres again, this time in Los Angeles to play the Dodgers. It's a 2-1 game, but that's irrelevant. Runners on first and third, an 0-2 count, and a ground ball to first base. Well, here's what's interesting about this play. There's a lot going on. First of all, we have a fair foul decision once again, and a whacker fair foul, and obviously a close force play at first base. Then there's a throw to second and a tag play, and the result is an out at second base. Not pictured is a time play. Pictured is Todd Tichenor standing around. But you'll see in a second that he waves off this time play, or he waves off the run from third base emphatically. One of the things that infuriates me about amateur baseball is every umpire trying to tell you, oh, it's a time play, 2 outs, time play, runner on second base, time play. No kidding. But where you really get your time plays are with 1 out, first and third, second and third. Sometimes, anytime there are 2 runners and 1 out, you have a potential for a time play. I can tell you about a crazy time play where first and second, where both runners were going, that I had a long time ago. Look, that's where you get your time plays. Everybody knows that with a runner on second base and 2 outs, there's a time play. But try to stay focused on the potential of time plays with a runner, with multiple runners on and 1 out. So, we have a great job here by our first base umpire, calling out quickly and verbally. That's what you want to do. That lets the second base umpire know that I have a tag play. I hear out. I can focus on my play. Sean Barber does an out call. It wouldn't be the worst idea in the world if you're in touch with the game to point to the tag at second base. You point to the tag at second base. That way the guy calling the time play knows, okay, that's where he's got a tag. This is the one instance where if you point to the tag and, oops, the ball's in left center field or it's dropped, okay, we can then say safe. Because we want to give our plate umpire perspective so he doesn't have to guess where the tag is. It's not the home plate umpire's job to guess where the tag is. Todd Tichenor has to do it all here. He's got to throw a ball back out to the pitcher. And then we get one of my favorite moments of the season. Once this replay is complete, we get synchronized umpiring. We want to wave above our head because what Tom Hallion does here, at first, he waves above his head. And then he looks like he gives a safe call. We see a lot of guys wave off plays on time plays where their arms are below their shoulders. This looks like a safe call. So please, when you're waving off a play, do what Tom Hallion does the first time. Wave it off above your head. And then we get synchronized umpires. And they're dancing as though there are no repercussions. One last thing about this play. You'll notice that the ball might be fielded a little bit in front of the bag. It's close. Whenever we have a potential for a play at the plate, we want to allow our plate umpire to get in position to make a call if that were to happen. So in this case, first and third, 1 out. We're going to allow the first base umpire to maybe not take the ball all the way to the bag, but take the ball in front of the bag so as to avoid a plate umpire making a call, then having to readjust his position at the plate. It's a great job by our first base umpire, Tom Hallion, in doing that. So let's sum up. In this case, we see Tom Hallion make a quick, emphatic out call at first base in a play that's really not close. That allows everybody in his crew to know that next play is a tag play. Sean Barber makes a correct call at second base, gets an excellent position to adjust for his tag play, getting into a keyhole look there. It's really a fantastic job by Barber, who continues to get better every day. And we have a great look from Todd Tichenor, who immediately puts his arms over his head and waves off the run. The call is stands on replay, and the result is a really well-officiated play by a pretty good crew. So as we continue here, wrapping up, just remember, if you have a force at first base in the following play, call out loudly quickly so your crewmates know what's going on. And when you have a time play that's no run, put your arms above your head. And if it works for you, when you have an out on a potential time play, not the worst idea to give a point, so that way the umpire is going to call the time play, knows, okay, that's where my tag is, that's where I have to go. Because if you wait and slow your timing down to then make your out call, it could affect the way the home plate umpire, whether he can get the call right. And lastly, it's getting hot out there, no matter where you umpire. Let's have fun. Go out there, have a good time. If you're not having fun, take a few days off. and do the best you can. So for everybody here at Close Call Sports, this is T-Mac with another video teachable moment. Happy umpiring, everyone.